Hello my beautiful Hammerhead and welcome back to another faction reaction, and this time it is my favorite daughters, the daughters of Khaine. Let's dive in. So we have the disciples of murder. Then of course nice artwork. I love this one with Slanesh and Ulgish. By the way. But yeah, battle traits. So every Daughters of Khaine army can use the following abilities. Once per battle in any combat phase. It's an aggressive ability, of course, and it costs you 1 CP. It is called All Out Slaughter. I love the name. Declare, pick a friendly Daughters of Khaine infantry unit that is in combat to use this ability. Makes sense. The effect is that unit can use 2 fight abilities this phase. After the first is used, this unit has strike last for the rest of the turn. Nice. Once per battle, kinda makes sense. Okay. Then we have the passive special ability. It is Blood Rites. So Blood Rites is something that we had for I don't know how long. The effect is a different effect. Oh, this is basically Idoneth Deepkin with the Flood and Ebb and so on. A different effect applies to friendly Daughters of Khaine units each battle round as shown below. The effects of all previous battle rounds also apply to those units. I have my chair back. I'm sorry, I'm just so happy that my cat stood up. Haha, yes, you have to live through this now. Battle round 1, quickening bloodlust. Add 1 to run rolls for this unit. Okay, this is basically what we have right now. Battle round 2, add 1 to charge rolls. Battle round 3, zealot rage is add 1 to hit rolls. Battle round 4 is add 1 to wound rolls, and battle round 5 is add 1 to the attacks characteristic of this unit's melee weapons. Really nice, I like this. Don't forget, again, these add up, those are cumulative. So then we have the battle formations. The first one that we get previewed is Scath Coven. It is a passive aggressive ability, Speed of the Scathborn. If the unmodified charge roll for a friendly Melusai or Chimera unit is 8+, that unit has strike first for the rest of the turn. Ooh, I like that one. Then other formations instead, Spirit of Khaine infantry. What? Other formations instead, Spirit. Oh yeah, Spirit Khainite infantry across the battlefield with wisps of Ulguin shadow magic. Lovely. Use breathtaking acrobatics to ensure that charges hit home. Also lovely. Or chaperone mobile cauldron shrines to slam through enemy lines with mortal damage. Beautiful. Okay, Arcana and Incantations. We have Blade Wind, the Endless Spell. Health 7, Move 12, Save 6, Banishment 7. Bladed Vortex has crit and it does 2 hits on the crit. With 9 attacks, that's nice. Then we have in any combat phase, of course it's an aggressive ability, it is Unnatural Edge. If this manifestation charged this turn, pick an enemy unit in combat with it to be the target. The effect is roll a dice on the 3+, ignore positive modifiers to save rolls for the target for the rest of the turn. Really like that one. Keywords, manifestation, endless spell, fly, ward 6, order, Daughters of Khaine, of course. Then we have the unit focus. Of course it is Morathi Khaine, the infantry version, the small one. Health 6, Move 6, Save 5, Control 2. No ability for Heartrender and the Bladed Wings. I love that the wings and the spear now have just 1 profile. Okay, let's just go with the short ability first. It's a passive special ability, Sorceress Supreme. Add 1 to casting rolls for this unit. Okay, then we have her signature spell. It is a movement spell, casting on a 7. It is Mirror Dance. Declare, if a friendly Shadow Queen is on the battlefield, make a casting roll of 2d6. Okay, the effect is place 2 tokens on the battlefield, 1 directly underneath the center of this unit's base and one directly underneath the center of a friendly Shadow Queen's base. Then remove this unit and that Shadow Queen from the battlefield. Set up each unit again with its base overlapping the center of the other token. Then remove the tokens. If it is not possible to set up either of the units on the battlefield, return both units to their original position. Each unit can only be set up in combat with this unit that the other unit was already in combat with. Keyword spell. So okay, you just do a switcheroo, and if, I don't know, Khaine was already in combat, you want to save her, switch her with the Shadow Queen, but only if she can be placed, which is really, really nice. I like that one. I guess we will see her in a moment. So then we have a passive defensive ability. It is, of course, 1 soul, 2 bodies. The effect is, each time a damage point would be allocated to this unit, it is instead allocated to a friendly, the Shadow Queen. You cannot make any further ward rolls for that damage point. Okay, if this unit would be automatically destroyed by another ability, it is not automatically destroyed. Instead, allocate 3 damage points to a friendly, the Shadow Queen. Ward rolls cannot be made for those damage points. If a friendly Shadow Queen is destroyed, this unit is automatically destroyed. Okay, which is, we already know that one. I just wonder why she has health points. But, okay. Oh yeah, that was already in 3rd edition. We have that right now, which also confused me a little bit. There was a reason behind that. I just forgot the reason right now. Of course, right after recording, I remembered why Khaine has 6 health, because there are abilities from your enemy or maybe some spells that will affect that. And with affect that, I mean roll a dice. If health characteristic is that much, you can do that, and so on. We had those abilities in other faction focuses. I just remembered it right now, so sorry. So, okay, then we have the Shadow Queen. It is big Mama Morathi. By the way, really funny in the lore. They talk to each other, and even though they are 1 soul, they are kind of a little bit different. Khaine, the small one, is more aloof. She's more, I can think, a little bit further. And the Shadow Queen is more the aggressive one, and so on. Really fascinating. I really like that one. So, health 12, move 12, save 4, control 10. Ranged weapon, Gaze of the Shadow Queen has shoot in combat, which is really nice. And Heartrender, the spear, has crit and mortal damage. Okay, nothing is battle damageable, by the way. Okay, let's look at the passive defensive ability. Oh, sorry, keywords for infantry Morathi. Warmaster, unique, hero, wizard 3. Infantry, ward 6. Order, Daughters of Khaine, elf. Yeah, makes sense. Is the other one? Oh, it's just Order and Daughters of Khaine. No elf. But unique, hero, monster, fly, ward 6. Makes sense for everything. Okay, sorry. Small distraction here. The Iron Heart of Khaine. You cannot allocate more than 3 damage points to this unit each turn. Once 3 points have been allocated to this unit in a turn, any further damage points that would be allocated to it are ignored. Damage points allocated to this unit cannot be healed. If this unit would be automatically destroyed, it is not automatically destroyed. Instead, allocate 3 damage points to it. Ward rolls cannot be made for those damage points. So it is like always, she can't die in a single turn, which is awesome. That is one of the reasons I really, really love the Shadow Queen. She is a damage sponge, S ranking. Ah, beautiful. Then we have the aggressive ability. It is once per turn in any combat phase. It is the Fury of the Shadow Queen. Declare, pick an enemy unit in combat with this unit to be the target. The effect is roll a d3. On a 2+, inflict an amount of mortal damage on the target equal to the roll, of course. If any models are slain by this ability for the rest of the turn, add 1 to the attacks characteristic of melee weapons used by friendly Khaine and Melusai units while they are wholly within 12 inches of this unit. Really nice. I really like that one. By the way, we can also talk about something that got kinda lost in the track of time because of army composition. My guess would be right now that because we have to take both of them, we can take everything here. But when you take a Slaughter Queen, you get the Whippy daughters, those with the whips. I forgot their names somehow right now, which is a real shame. You should ring the bell of shame for me right now. Sisters of Slaughter. And if you take the Hag Queen, then you have the Witch Elves and so on. I guess it would go that route. Then we're Sisters of Slaughter. Health 1, move 6, save 5, control 1. The Criplash have anti-infantry +1 to rend. We have a passive defensive ability. It is Dance of Diversion. Subtract 1 from hit rolls for combat attacks that target this unit. Really nice, because those are the gladiators. Then we have the passive aggressive ability. It is the Bladed Bucklers. Each time you make an unmodified save roll of 6 for a combat attack that targets this unit, inflict 1 mortal damage on the attacking unit after the fight ability has been resolved. Keywords: Infantry Champion, Musician 1 in 5, Standard Bearer 1 in 5, really nice. Ward 6, Order Daughters of Khaine Elf, because the sprue is 2 times in the tenor set, like the Vindictors and Vanquishers and so on. There are 2 banners in there. Damn, I've not enough musicians and standard bearers now. Okay, but this, to me, the Bladed Bucklers sounds like, even if you don't have an armor save because of rend, roll for it, because that was a rule which kinda also got lost on many people. Even if you have no armor, roll for it. The 6 won't save you because you have no armor, but you have splash damage on your enemy. Not splash, sorry, splash damage would be multiple damage points, but it bounces off of you. Okay, then we have the Khaine Heartrenders, the spear throwy ones. With health 2, move 12, save 5, control 1. The barbed javelin is of course a ranged weapon. It has a crit on auto wound when you use it as a ranged weapon. As a melee weapon, it doesn't have anything. Deployment phase. It's a special ability, circling in the skies above. It's deep strike. Declare, pick this unit if it has not been deployed. The effect is set up this unit in reserve in the skies. It has now been deployed. Keywords: deploy. Then in the movement phase, death from above. Declare, pick this unit if it is in the skies. Set it up anywhere on the battlefield more than 9 inches from all enemy units. Then we have, of course, in the shooting phase, a movement ability, fire and flight. The effect is, if this unit used a shoot ability this phase, this unit can move d6. It cannot move into combat during any part of that move. Okay, let's just go through the keywords. Infantry Champion, fly, ward 6. Nice. Wait, the Sisters of Slaughter, I kinda glanced over this one. They also have a ward of 6. So either way, do your save roll. And of course, Khaine keyword here. So there is a trick. So if you're new to Daughters of Khaine here, or if you have never played against them, fire and flight, you can't go into combat with it, But what many people did were death from above, land 19 inches away, barbed javelins, just throw them into your enemy, then use the d6 to get closer to your enemy. Or the mission objective. Really, this is a movement ability out of movement phase ability, out of sequence ability, like that. Really, really impactful. Always keep that in mind when you know that your enemy has something like that. It doesn't have to be Khaine, Heartrenders, from any other army. Really important. So, word from the studio, it is Jimbo again. The Daughters of Khaine are really a glass hammer army. Fragile but lightning fast and devilishly deadly. There are lots of options to buff your units in different ways, from spells and prayers to the mighty cauldron of blood, which makes them efficient killing machines when properly supported. You can't take lumps like other armies can, as you have the benefits of neither numbers nor natural durability. You need to plan your attacks carefully, but when unleashed at the right time, the volume of buffed attacks you can inflict upon your enemy will result in plenty of blood being spilled. Okay, that is... I'm sorry, but that is a little bit of non-saying, because we already knew that. What I am missing right now here is Witch Elves. I kind of wanted to know how many attacks they have, and if they also can have the bladed bucklers. That would be a little bit important. But, okay, we didn't get Volkite Berserkers for Fire Slayers, then I shouldn't be surprised here. That sounds mean. I'm sorry, that wasn't supposed to be mean. I just want more things to see because I love them so much. Then we have the Heartflayer Troop. We have the Khaine Bloodstalkers. We have the Doomfire Warlocks. We have the Melozai Ironscale as a hero. And we have 10 Witch Elves. The battle traits are Blood Rights. At the start of each battle round, all friendly units gain the Blood Rights passive ability that corresponds to the current battle round number, as shown on the table on the right. Units keep all Blood Right abilities gained in previous battle rounds. Okay, add 1 to run rolls, add 1 to charge rolls, add 1 to hit rolls for combat attacks. Really important because the Bloodstalkers have ranged attacks. And add 1 to wound rolls for combat attacks. Okay, well, that is basically just what we have up there. So, Bloodstalkers, nice, let's go. By the way, is there something here? Hidden? No. Okay, health 2, move 8, save 5, control 1. The Heartseeker boths on range 18. Okay. Crit, auto wound with 3 attacks. The passive shooting ability has the effect of shooting attacks made by this unit score critical hits on an unmodified hit roll of 5. If this unit did not use a move ability in the same turn. Infantry and ward 6. Does everything in the army has a ward of 6? By the way, that sounds awesome. Yeah, okay, I really like it. There is nothing about reinforcement here. Nothing about the Doomfire Warlocks, which is fine. I'm really excited for this one. So tomorrow we're back with more Elves of the Mortal Realms, but an altogether different sort, the Lumineth Realm Lords of Hysh, whose elemental magics and rigid discipline place them a world apart from Morathi Khaine's bloodthirsty brood. I'm really excited for the Lumineth. I love my Daughters of Khaine, but then only Seraphon are missing from the Order faction, if I'm correct. Yesterday in the Sunday stream on my German channel, we counted everything through, but I kind of forgot what we have left. But yeah, next week on Friday, we maybe should get the rules, but I'm not so sure. So don't wait for that one. Before I end it here, we talked yesterday a little bit about smallish battle reports and something like that. So there is a small ask that I have. Here on the community tab, I will make a poll for a couple of factions that I kinda can get my head around to make a spearhead so that we can make, well, battle reports for it. And of course, I'm not going to be able to paint everything because I still have a job and stuff to do otherwise. But at least we have the Stormcast Eternals of the Skaventide box, and of course the Skaven of the Skaventide box, and maybe 2 more of the factions that I still, at the time of recording, I still have to look through my collection and see what is possible to make into a spearhead. But yeah, okay, that is just a small ask. I will let this run until the end of the next week, and then we will see what is the result of that. But yeah, otherwise, thank you so much for watching. What are your thoughts? Please leave your thoughts and questions in the comment section down below. I am keen to know what you have to say. And yeah, well, sorry, while you're down there, please remember to do all the YouTube stuff, because hitting buttons is not only fun. Why? Because that way we can build a bigger community and talk more wargaming almost every day. And by that, I of course mean like and subscribe. And if you want, you can support me with the links in the description box down below. Otherwise, have a great day, my friend. Stay fantastic, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, bye.